act the fool to make me show out in public. Before you open up your mouth, just know I know how to shut it. Come to bust and that's nothing, just a whole nother subject. What I'm stuffing, no discussion to put a hole in your stomach. Chose to face some consequences that I hope you can stomach. Could nobody hold you back and now you holding your stomach, you dummy. You the type to start a war and try to call it off. The shotgun was too long, I had to saw it off. I just took it from the homie cause I know he saw. I'm really finna shoot it, he gon' show it off. Round here life is lost like the Holocaust. Fuck around and knock your whole what you call it off.
You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle cause I hustle for my money. 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 Can't knock my hustle cause I hustle for my money.
In case you hadn't noticed, we've been pulling up in Lotuses loaded. They know us, no more eviction notices. The whole bag, that's exactly what I goes and get. Never beefing over bitches. Way too many hoes to hit past filthy like a needle from a lethal injection. Still soar like an eagle beyond people's perception. Turn my life into a movie, yeah, probably could. From Cali, but on hood, ain't nothing about me Hollywood. All I got is my word, my pride and my handshake. Represent my dead ones, ride for my landscape. The money don't make the man, it's the money the man make. These funny bunny niggas sweeter than honey and pancakes.
You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle cause I hustle for my money. 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 Can't knock my hustle cause I hustle for my money.
2,000 watt amplifier, infinity speakers. Niggas feel me in these streets, so they spin for these features. SP, serve them that bass to injure they speakers. And still stuff fat laces into his sneakers. Somehow for me, sticking to the guidelines. Stop once I got the hitting off the curb like sideline. Pop a lot of pigeons thrown up. See some fine flying flocks. Pit bulls and rottweilers on the 9-9 block. Squabble up in the set. The hood got inside problems. Feeling like baby Dre line, east side mobbing. Been known to draw down and take everything off. Rest in peace, Del Dog, everything mafia.
You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle. You never gon' stop my money. You never gon' stop my hustle cause I hustle for my money. 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 Can't knock my hustle cause I hustle for my money.
Say she got a dude, but I bet she do dirt. And that low cut shirt and that see-through skirt color. Nails, purse, and shoes the same. Tell me the cell number and the username. She knew the game. I was kinda new to game. Typed it in for me, just learned how to use the aim. Matter of fact, how you get back to the Yahoo?
Here, let me do it.
Okay, cool, good looking. I ain't tryna blow you up when you sleeping and such, but I don't see nothing wrong with us keeping in touch. Just got your text about to type you now. Wish you could slide through so I could pipe you down. Accept my apology, respect your quality, but ayo, getting sick of using technology. On the way to my spot, bumping Justin and Curtis. In love with some nigga, but she lusted for Curtis. I don't care who she stay with, she my female. Say she get wet when she read my emails. Had no idea when she slid the info, the amount of immaculate sex she was info. On her iPhone, staring at my MySpace hook. Say she love how my face look on the Facebook. I bumped the Shaniqua, then I gotta aim me. My Paniqua mommy know if she want me, gotta aim me.
Hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim.
S-P-I-L-O-C 9-7 AOL.
Aim to MySpace,
Ain't that, yeah, AOL, yeah. What's yours though? Just put it in the phone. Yeah.
Standing looking too cute. She drunk a double shot of Grey Goose. See-through skirt and it was knee-high. Long legs though, she was 5'9". The club was in the rage, I had to hit the stage. Only a second just to say my hand. then she walked away. MySpace telephone, now she in my sheet. Hit me on my AIM, I don't care how late, but if you call my phone, I'm MIA. We can type all night, when we meet we play. On the aim, on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim. Baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim. Then it was aimed to MySpace, telephones to my place, my place. Started with the aim, it started with the aim, started with the aim, it started with the aim, it started with
Bitches
aim.
see me out in public, blow me kisses swiftly, cause I'm an everyday subject on this is 50. Like love at first sight, an instant attraction. She know my aim backwards, we missing in action. If she wanna hang, just hit me on the aim. Baby girl guaranteed to get me on the gang. At the show, bouncers know to let you in the club. You the reason I remix computer love. I got a crush on you, a critical craze. Swear to keep you downloaded all my digital days. Say she ain't planning to stay this long. Then I had to fuck around and play this song. I'm on her for every bit of sex I can get from her. Been nasty since 976 numbers. After orals, I'm retarded with the aim. She love me to think it all started with the aim.
Hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim, hit me on the aim. Baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim, baby, shoot me your aim. Then it was aimed to MySpace, telephones to my place, my place. Started with the aim, it started with the aim, it started with the aim, it started with aim, it started with aim. You texting me, I'm texting you. You sexing me, I'm sexing you. It started with 3 letters. Yeah.
This is my Don declaration, define expectations, inspired to aspire to higher elevation. Started at Genesis, read the entire Revelation. Dedication, meditation, and some fire medication. Judge a prophet and a poet, both body reputation. Fanatically practice, perfection requires preparation. I go hard, like this could be the last chance. Romance the spotlight, treat it like the last dance. May I remind you, inclined to go overboard over mine. But tonight I'm on this open mic with an open mind. Always try, let it fly, ain't care where it fell. Never say goodbye, but we'll tell her farewell. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. And just so y'all know for sure that I'm serious, y'all can put this right before the period. She split the digits, I hit her with a digi-card. She came to visit, hit it hard by the mini bar. I made her roar like the engine in my Hemi car. Way before she came to listen to my seminar. Every time I'm done, she always want more. Keep a contour in her back for the encore. I paint a picture like we was playing Pictionary with perfect diction. I take you through the dictionary, y'all can have an introduction and an intermission. They finna listen for it's finished, just a benediction. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I used to tell my testimony to the whole church. Now I stepped into the cipher once I soul search. Visualize the pain I'm bearing when it's verbalized. No more rehearsal, now you're staring in my herbal eyes. Turned them on, they all turned around, returned to lies. Despise this truth that I eternally internalized. I hate her, laugh now, cry later. Why hate a player when I'm just getting my paper? Your dialogue, that's a lot of lies to digest. Until I die, I guess I'ma have to digress. Chase the pay like she the one that got away. Remy shot a day, that's all I really gotta say. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, marathon
competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. Like he's a millionaire. Tell me what you do. My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be.
point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
I'm here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low. Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, baby.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistaking the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude, cause it sure is a blessing to be here in the black box and blow us a session on my mama. It's crazy. We came in here prepared to say rest in peace to Kevin Samuel, but since the intro been going, come to find out that Joel passed. It's crazy. Rest in peace to Joel from Death Row. Niggas out here jealous cause we be battling with the road. They try to play a hate, but they can't fade us down. We be moving through the neighborhood, yeah, with that funky sound. We be putting it down. Mollify is the word of the day. Mollify means to soothe in temper or dispossession, or to reduce in intensity. The company attempted to mollify its employees by offering them more flexible work schedules. The explanation was intended to mollify the manager's anger. Mollify is the word of the day. Damn, how ironic it is. Kevin Samuels. How many of our black influential males are going to pass before the age of 60 before we realize that I'm on to something, when I keep pointing out the fact that it seems to be a ceiling in the last few years on the lifespan of our melanated males, especially the high profile, seemingly so many. Just recently, DJ K. Slade passed before the age of 60. Regardless of how you felt about his persona, his message, I think we all can agree on that he was a very influential individual amongst us. And one thing you got to be aware of when you're dealing with someone with the potential for that amount of influence, the message that was currently being delivered does not necessarily mean that's the totality of the message that was available. That was definitely an introductory conversation that he got caught up on and began to capitalize on. I think he kind of got stuck in that box a little bit, but I am one that would assume that his well of knowledge was vast beyond just those subjects that he would debate online, and I could only imagine or foresee the potential of him broaden his scope and his range, and the potential for the influence for positivity that he possessed on our behalf. And I think in that sense it's a great loss. Whole lot of speculation from what I could see up until this point of what happened to Cuz, but if I had to guess, just based on apparently a healthy individual, I would think that too many people it's happened to, even outside of high profile in my life. Niggas go to sleep, shit like that, and don't wake up. A lot of times, it'd be something else involved other than natural causes. You digitalize, and when you look at Cuz' persona and the way he carry himself, I wouldn't be surprised to know that he with his nose or something like that, right? And then, I hear the fentanyl rumors. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm not saying that this is based on any type of fact. I'm just saying the high probability of, in today's climate, for someone to lose their life like that, wow, according to what I can gather, from what I can ascertain, shout out CT, Cuz was entertaining someone as far as a female that he had just met. So just think about his profile, the way he pressed, the way he pushed himself. You gotta imagine that if he got somebody at his spot overnight, first time they met him, I don't think he too much different in real life than what he is. So I could imagine it was cracking. And then on that level of life, that age and the way he presented himself, I could imagine while they was freaking, it could have been some treats present. So I couldn't imagine anything else that would cause somebody death like that. Oh, my mama. I see a lot of people pointing out the irony behind the fact that it was common for him to predict to certain women based on the criteria of their actual conditions that they were pretty much destined to die alone because of their impractical concept of what was available to them in the dating market. And I see a lot of people correlating the fact that they putting out there like he died alone. Well, the fact that he was always speaking toward marriage being the goal, I guess you can state that he died alone. However, they do say Cuz was with somebody, with a female. You know what I'm very curious to see? How Cuz be rating women and all that. I want to see, do they got pictures floating around of the female that was with him? I want to know how she measure up to the scale that he used to hold women in general to publicly. And I'm curious as to whether or not he was vaccinated. Do anybody know if Cuz was vaccinated? Is there anything else factually being confirmed about the circumstances surrounding his death other than that the female was there? Have they said anything about was anything in his system? How did Joelle die, Cuz? And I know Joelle wasn't 60, even though she not male. It's kind of ironic, man. Oh, mama, it's a picture of her out there, huh? Let me see. I'm finna look it up right now. Let's see. Kevin Samuels dead. Girl with him. I'll put that in there. And then go to images, huh? Bam. And I'm gonna go to images. Well, I put Kevin Samuels dead, girl with him, and I went to images, and it ain't nothing but a bunch of pictures of him at this point. So if anybody that's out there that fuck with me for real, that got my number, oh wait, is this her? Photos of Hortensia Elantra, the woman kept, okay. Well, on my mama, cuz you got to give him his props about being what he said he was about, cuz from the way he talk his shit, she do fit the criteria of what he say he settled for. She a little on the thicker side than he typically seems to approve of, but y'all see that's all butter. So apparently that's the female that was with cuz. So in his death, I gotta at least give cuz his props that when nobody was looking, he was apparently sticking to some type of standard that was representative of the way he presented himself, man. That's crazy. That's hard. What about Joel? Anybody know the circumstances surrounding Joel? Look, I'm asking y'all, and I got Google in my hand. Imagine that. Let me check it out. Joel. Death. Bam. Bam. Let's see. Let's see. Death Row Recording Records First Lady Joel has reportedly died. Let's see. Joel's R&B singer, artist Joel, no cause of death has been made public. That's all I want to see. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace, Joel. Joel's been part of a legendary era of music. Her voice is on some legendary records. I could tell a little story. I remember when I first seen Joel in person. I had recently got to moving around with Suge. And it was a hip-hop conference that they allowed Suge to sit on the panel and talk. And Russell Simmons was on the panel too. But when Suge finally got a chance to open his mouth and speak, Joel stood up in the back of the thing and was like, y'all need to let him be quiet. And y'all letting the devil talk. Why y'all let the devil talk? And Suge answered something about she got dicks in her mouth or something, but that's the only thing I know about her in person, encountering her. She did jump up and say, y'all letting the devil talk. But rest in peace to her, rest in peace to Kevin Samuel. It is officially Friday, so we ain't like they was personal friends of us, even though it is a loss, but it's more of a sense of a celebration of the things that we could appreciate from both of them, Kevin Samuels and Joel. This is a celebration, and it's Friday. We might go out like this. Might as well. Oh yeah, Confused Friday.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a ball. I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Oh yeah.
Stuff a marathon OG in the Russian cream. Whole team counting thousands, it was just a dream. Big blunts to the neck, get me high quick. In the trap, watching shotters on the 5 stick. 4K, 60 something on the inside. Pastrami and chili on the French fries. Piecing up for the homies on the inside. Evil East side, in hood, could've been died. Liberated, cause the paid lawyer litigated. Mitigated, keep the cognac refrigerated. Getting faded in a 5-star, niggas hate it. Last time I demonstrated it was nickel plated. He ain't had no win against the 4 fin. Just went on one, and I'm down to go again. But then, rather sip tequila. Kick my feet up, turn the beat up. Never put my heat up on E.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Oh
Big
yeah.
hands on a baseball cap, I'm from the Macc. Styrofoam cup full of Remy Martin, all cognac, no taste. I used to duct tape the 38. Brothers hanging out where it ain't safe on a Tuesday. Patron bottles, Magnum hollers, we get it in. Active like every day, not only on the weekend. Baby say she can't swim, just put your feet in. Take a shot of this tequila and stay away from the deep end. For death though, I'm too deep in. Mafia, on that BS, Blue Smurf and Baby Spotter. Gold rag around my neck or in my pocket, can't give it up. Blam on me in the function, wish I would put it up. Got me turned up, thinking about the old days. Homie and op, remember all my head up phase. But then, I'd rather chill and kick my feet up. Mafias and ECs, the real riders link up.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do.
That record is entitled Oh Yeah, Confused. That's Spotted Low featuring Blue Smurf. My boy Trey Legend on the hook. Produced by, I think that's Silent J on my mama. It's available on all digital platforms. Y'all go tap in on that record right there. It's titled Oh Yeah, Confused. I remember yesterday, cuz we was tripping on the little shit that happened with Rell and C-Mac, the whole little no jumper and the conflict, neighborhood Hoover. And I was giving my perspective on, just the overall scenario in regards to, how it, what the homie implication was, a lot of the extras he be on, and the way Cuz handled it, right? And I remember it's a few people got in YouTube comment talking about, you never know who they is, so I don't put much in it in my mind, but a few people, I won't say a lot, there was a certain amount of comments that sentimented like, if it was only one, it might have been one, but it said, Cuz, you can't tell Cuz how to crip. The homie just a real 5'5", and da-da-da-da-da, you just cause you watered down, da-da-da-da-da, right? So, my response was to I sent the link to a particular video, right? And my response was, so, you saying the same thing to Cuz, because I run across a video, shout out to OD Slim, Neighborhood to the Neighborhood. And OD Slim, which was Cuz' manager, if you remember my commentary on it, I was like, damn, I thought they had went through some issues, and I wasn't sure if he had his homies from his set that was involved in his career initially or earlier on still around him. And I was saying that perhaps if they were around him, that whole little situation would have went different. And lo and behold, OD Slim did a video in speaking on the whole scenario, right? And those that know, you hear C-Mac, he keep OD Slim on the tip of his tongue when it's time to do shout outs typically, because cuz is like really like being a good assistance to cuz getting his career off the ground and being a advocate for him as far as his whole 5-5 shit, right? So anyway, helping Cub politic his way through the whole little neighborhood situation, right? So I felt like it was good to have Cuz in this mix, but when I seen Cuz video, this is a 9-minute video, right? In my mind, I just knew OD Slim had to have seen my video, because it's almost like Cuz said the same exact shit that I said. But before I jumped on here and said I know for a fact Cuz seen my video, I sent his video to him. Speaking to Slim, I'm like, Cuz, you had to watch my video. I'm like, if not, you saying the same exact shit I said. And Cuz was like, no, I ain't seen it, I just was talking. Now for those, that's the homie, Cuz. Look how ironic it is, cuz I'm gonna try to patch this in, trying something new, cuz y'all know how I be. You don't know how much work it is. Not a bunch of work, but it take a lot of steps to like find a video, record it, and then upload it in this program. But shout out to the homie Harlem Tree.
What's the motherfucking deal, man?
It's working. He taught me a way to where I can just, I don't have to download the videos and copy them and all that. I can just like supposedly be able to just play them from YouTube. They should be able to patch in like this. Every other time I've tried it, never get a clean connection. So I'm gonna try it this time and see how this do. But this ODM Slim speaking on the same situation. For those of you that didn't hear my commentary, I invite you to go to the last live that we did on the subject and go find the area. I don't know a timestamp, but when we discussed it and when I spoke on it, I said a lot of the same exact shit the homie saying. And for those who did hear what I said, compared to what he said, and asked me if I didn't already tell you, I asked Cuz, and he said he didn't hear my shit. Tell me wouldn't you have assumed he had heard my shit though? But let's check it out. It's a 9-minute video. Whether we go through the whole thing or not, we just see how the momentum is feeling. But I want y'all to get the idea of what I picked up.
Man, it's ODM Slim. I'm back with another hit, you know what I'm saying? Today, man, I want to speak on Rell and Macc, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's politics. First and foremost, I want to be the nigga to say, you know what I'm saying, enough was enough, or if the shit was too much, it was too much. I mean, I'm from the other side, and a lot of shit be too much. On the first part is because it's Adam 22 platform. Adam got both you niggas, you know what I'm saying, at the little stage where y'all make y'all money, this and that, y'all are doing y'all thing. So at that, niggas supposed to respect that in the beginning, like this. Oh, that's his platform. That shit supposed to be said. You know what I'm saying? You don't live that like that.
When you go listen to what I said, notice how I spoke about where they was at and it being Adam platform. I had a little more to say about it being Adam platform, but the bottom line was that was first of all the wrong place for that type of activity.
As Cuz homie and Cuz I consider Cuz big homie and all that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna apologize first of all to Adam 22 and the No Jumper campaign, the No Jumper camp for the shit that happened. All right, now I'm gonna break something like we talking to different people and all this other shit. Everybody got different opinions on how this shit went, right? My thing is, first and foremost, this on this Rell shit, not about the female and all that shit. It's on this Rell shit. It'd be a lot of shows where Macc name could keep brought up. As he being from the other side and him not, you know what I'm saying, it could be baby shit, but as a nigga like Macc, he taking us as jabs. He taking them as jabs. So as the jabs keep coming, it be little shit like, you know what I'm saying, what you feel about him and what you feel about him. It's the same thing with, I feel like with the niggas that hosted that show made a mistake was with asking Macc about Rell. That was a mistake. Same with when Rell asked other Hoover niggas and asked different people about Macc. That's a mistake, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's a mistake and put y'all two at odds. Even though y'all already enemies, you know what I'm saying? You being for 5-2, he being for 5-5. We moral enemies right there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring this different situation up and bring people's names up, it gets to the point of, all right, yeah, him. Now it's him. It's more than this Hoover and neighborhood. It's more T-Rell and C-Macc. You feel what I'm saying? And we not trying to be that. That's not where it's at, bro. They're homies. All right. AD, Adam, like I said, nigga, I got y'all niggas immediately, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas showed a nigga a lot of respect and love when we came through that thing. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know if Rell was T-Rell was there at that time, but we first came to No Jumper. It was.
If y'all recall, out of all the things I kind of pointed out that I didn't appreciate, didn't like, I thanked Adam because he seemed like he had genuine concern and a genuine desire to see the homie shine throughout my speech. That's another similar point, other than everything else he's saying is on point with my perspective.
It was booming. I liked the whole little concept, you know what I'm saying, all the shit. I just feel like this right here put like a little rift between the No Jumper little, you know what I'm saying, this and that. How I see it, I'm not taking up for cuz about his actions. All right, boom. Them little jabs was brewing. And then with the liquor and in front of the female, it came to this. You know what I'm saying? They never had an encounter with C-Macc. That was a mistake too, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a person that he gotta earn your trust, he gotta earn who you is before he can just open up like that to you. So he was like, he probably was putting his whole everything now, because I'm serious with you niggas. It ain't Adam on here, it ain't a platform, it ain't me giggling and killing with this shit, you know what I'm saying? All right, for sure. Right at this moment, I ain't talked to Macc himself. I text him, let him know how I felt about the situation itself. You know what I'm saying? It's the hood day, so I'll give him time to dawn upon it. You know what I'm saying? This and that. 4-leaf, 600. They will be right behind in the morning. We will hit them. I talk to Fingers right at those shit. We doing thing talk. So we on this to right path. We gonna come to this and that, or whatever we gonna come to. Because I can't just say, oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, because that's not my job. That's not my position. But my position is, nigga, me being from my hood, me being cuz, homie, this and that, I'm just saying it was enough. It was too much being done, too much being said. We street niggas, a lot of shit going on in these streets. We know how these streets is, streets on fire. At the same time, y'all niggas is industry niggas. Y'all got some shit going in the industry going on right at this moment. And with that, y'all have a platform and a stage. Y'all use that for positive shit, not really for, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know how you use your shit, but how I want him to use his shit for positive shit, not negative shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit I see, a lot of shit when you talk about niggas, you don't.
On the set, I didn't have no idea when I gave my perspective if it was gonna be in accordance with what niggas like cuz was gonna feel or think. It was highly probable that cuz wouldn't really view the situation the way I did, and I still spoke on it from my perspective, and it's exactly what the fuck I said.
You don't do too much talking about niggas, so I respect that. I want to tip my hat off for the way you responded to it, because it could be a lot of shit said.
Cuz, did I not give a nigga T-Rell his props for the way he responded on my mama? I'm just pointing out the similarities in the things being said, which caused me to think cuz had to see my video, but shout out to the homie, he said he hadn't. I'm not still saying he did, but these are the reasons why I was so convinced on my mama.
It said on both ends, on dead homies, even on his end, when he just said, oh fuck T-Rell, right, boom. It could have been a lot of shit said, us being enemies, all that type of shit. So I feel he pulled back from saying a lot of shit, right?
Dead homies.
But a little was too much. You know what I'm saying? It could have been just nothing said at all. Who is that nigga? I don't care, or whatever I'm saying, boom. But for the last couple of little situations, I've been seeing like there's been a lot of controversy and you know what I'm saying, that shit going on. And we don't need to be a part of that shit, bro. I want to take this time to apologize for how my homie acted on that show. I'm apologizing before he even gets it, because I feel nigga need to be the first, you know what I'm saying, to say it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm apologize, bro. Us being, we know what it is on the streets. Us being enemies don't have nothing to do, but you as personal, you know what I'm saying? So, I want to, like I said, I want to apologize, bro. And that's how I'm going to put it right now, fool. It's not that, or how he did it, or what he did. It's just the extent he did it, you know what I'm saying, and where he did it at, you feel me? It's like, bro, that's your platform at this, you know what I'm saying? He come on as a guest, that's your platform, you go in there, you making these numbers, you doing this and that, you interviewing shit, you got love for the homies still, cause you got Jay Stone on there, that's my childhood friend, so you know what I'm saying? I see that the certain shit you doing, my nigga, you pushing forward for the culture, so I can respect that. I can't take that from you, my nigga, you pushing forward for the culture, and I'm with whoever pushing forward for this culture, you know what I'm saying? We came from a struggle, we came from this environment where we go against each other. My homie Mental, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep that in consideration, we're gonna keep that in mind. My homie Mental. So it may take a little more thumbing through his head to get past this little thing, but bro, we truly gonna get past this, bro. We're gonna get past it. We're gonna, nigga, on
Crip. I definitely didn't know how niggas was gonna feel about me pointing out that the homie is Mental. And that got a lot to do with a lot of the things we see him do. But you see, he also included that fact. Listen to me.
Send Adam my number and all that type of shit, nigga. If you want to get at me, bro, on the day, homies. But you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put that out there, my nigga. Nigga, I'm from neighborhood crib, my nigga. You from home, my nigga. Just because our hoods don't get along, I don't know you as a personal individual. I don't mean I don't beef with you as a personal individual, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just means our hoods don't get along. Simple and plain. You know, the history behind this shit, I've been banging for 20-some years, my nigga. And as long as I've been banging, bro, we never got along. So I understand that dynamics of it. But you don't get to do it on these type of platforms, bro. You don't go out there and go on these platforms and act ignorant. You know what I'm saying? We black people, bro, we already taught to hate each other, taught to do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to throw a shot at Adam or nothing like that, but by other white people, other white different things, you know what I'm saying? And it just...
Cuz, did y'all hear me say in the beginning of my whole spiel that because Adam is who he is and he white, that's definitely not the place for this type of shit to be even politicked on. Because just think about it. Outside of school, jail, where are niggas forced or caught up politicking in a place where the white man is in control of the whole, outside of the city in general and the whole shits? I'm just saying, usually these type of issues are not left for somebody like Adam to be involved as a mediator to any extent. And it's like, it's seemingly the only reason why he's found himself in this position is because of the desire of people from our culture to, you know, receive exposure. And he is a conduit for exposure that has made itself accessible and available. And that is to be appreciated, because it's not like he do a lot of one-offs and he benefits and you don't. He may be the financial beneficiary of it primarily, but he has implemented a lot of people from the culture to be able to reoccur and reappear and benefit from what he's building overall. So I do salute him for that and kind of take him out of the vulture category, because vultures feed on and don't feed what they're feeding off of. And I think he kind of got a back and forth. He wins, and I also think the culture benefits from what he provides as well. However, he has done some things and said some things as far as the phrase "your people" and his attitude, the condensation that he utilized while making these statements toward AD that I did not like or appreciate. It was very hard to digest. A lot of people are not familiar with the phrase "you people" when it's used, especially in media, by whites in the regards of addressing us. It is very offensive, whether it's offensive to you in particular or me. To our people, historically, it's a very offensive phrase. And people have faced very grave consequences. Before it was cancel culture, people have been canceled for addressing us as you people. And the way he was talking to AD and saying your people, and the implications behind his energy, the things he said, by indicating that your people are ignorant in regards to this jab, and why don't you tell your people, and why are your people, your people, your people? And the only reason it was your people instead of you people is because AD himself had been vaccinated, and he explained the fact that he had been vaccinated was because the bag that he was used to accumulating was going to cease immediately had he not been vaccinated, due to the fact that he usually had to travel to accumulate it. And he said he had to make a decision early on as far as feeding his family to get that jab. So as Adam is arrogant as he seemed at that moment, the only reason he was saying your people instead of you people is because AD was vaccinated, and I really didn't like that. And I didn't like overall, when I started becoming more familiar with his platform, the fact that he seemingly had a routine to invite somebody on that didn't get along with another individual, and very shortly after, he would invite the other person on, and it was a breeding ground for that type of exchange. And then some individuals, after I appeared, came back on there saying some negative things about me, and I got at him and requested a reappearance. He assured me it was cool, yet he never followed up and made that happen. Since then, I realized Wacc no Hunnid is all up in his mix. So I'm pretty sure as to why the conversation died right there, when he was in my DM basically defending the bullshit Wacc no Hunnid said about me. And I was basically telling him, I still got the screenshot about the fact that this nigga talking about I'm doing all this as far as disrespecting him because he left me on red. And right in our DM, there was evidence that Adam had left me on red for quite a long time. I'm like, look, man, I hit you up a year later without being disrespectful to you. You have personal evidence that that's not my character. Yet and still, he still was saying that doesn't mean what Wacc is saying is bullshit. But I'm like, all right, cuz. But there are things to appreciate about what Adam provides in an overall sense.
It just showed ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to be the part where we did it. We don't say it was on our end, it showed ignorance. So I'm gonna just step up and say I apologize for me and my homie for cause I supposed to been there, bro. If I was there, a lot of that shit would happen. I'm not with that. You can ask Adam from when I first.
Remember what I said? I wonder, when I was saying I wonder if his homies that was from his hood, that was involved in his career, are still around him, and I wish they were. This is the individual I was referring to in my mind. When I said homies, I was talking about cuz. And you hear what he just said.
First come on there, bro. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, name shit, because first of all, it's promotion. It's promotion. Next is like, it puts a cloud upon him that's all. Every time we see him, just, from Hoover, I gotta get at him, everything I'm saying, because he say something. The tattoo ain't nothing. We know that as niggas being from these.
Cause if I wasn't 100% convinced he had seen my shit, when he said this, I just knew it. Cause I told y'all that as much as y'all look at that tattoo like that's the reason why he should not be able to maneuver, that ain't the issue. Cause we see them tattoos, that type of shit. And once you step into this industry, niggas know if that's something you already had and now you carrying yourself in a different way, it's kind of like something you can get away with. But when you coming with that motherfucker, then you getting it re-hit in real time and keeping the verbal disrespect on the tip of your tongue, and then you coexisting on the same platform with one from the opposite side who is being extremely respectful when he's really from traditionally a tribe that has been more upfront with the disrespect. It's like you're really creating a situation that is impossible and it's anti your own interests, shooting yourself in the foot.
these areas, the tattoo is nothing. We got homies on both sides. You got homies on your side. They got my hood whacked out on their body, face, all type of shit. So we're not gonna pretend like the tattoo is everything. It's
Told
not.
y'all.
It's what you're doing after the facts and all that shit, bro. That's where the play coming at, bro, and that's what it is, bro. And again, I want to say again, we apologize, my nigga. I'm
gonna tell you how real it is with the tattoos. It's this real. You can hit a unit in the county jail, and a nigga with one of them tattoos. The program in the county jail in the unit could be all black unity, and we could be pushing that line. The riders don't come in here with no bullshit. You could then a nigga like C-Mac could hit the unit, and that's the line we pushing. And it could be a nigga from Hoover in there that is with the movement, ain't set tripping on nothing. But because of that tattoo, everybody gonna understand if you need that fade. But guess what? Niggas gonna program like this. Just because of that tattoo, I need it. But guess what? From every day after that, more than likely, it's some extreme cases. And then him personally, because of everything he done did, he might always deal with the extreme if he keep himself in the system. But in regular general, them type of tattoos might bust a nigga eye, and he might need that issue because it busts his eye. But after that, nigga get right back to program. But a lot of times, it'll bust a nigga eye, and it still don't have to be no activities. I'm just trying to let y'all know, it's a lot of levels to this shit. Every level of this shit, even with reputables, don't be as ignorant as y'all assume from the outside looking in.
I'm getting at him. We're going to get this together, my nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the near future, a couple days. I'm probably trying to figure something out. But yeah, man, I hope you see this, my nigga, and you know what I'm saying, I appreciate the way you came, you responded. You responded to the extra out. You could have been all the extra out shit, my nigga. I appreciate you respond, my nigga. I appreciate that you keep saying that you fuck them certain niggas, because it'd have been a certain, like, fuck them niggas still right now, you feel me? He just the hood, or he just me,
Easy.
fuck that nigga.
That would have been easy to do, cuz. Easy to do.
I respect that you still, like, you still, your loyalty to the niggas that you do fuck with, and you kept like that. And you know what I'm saying? I would tip my hat to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
My mama see, so that shit do work. I know y'all seen me doing a lot of work behind the scenes. I didn't know the whole desktop was gonna be popping up on the screen, but I realized we could have just listened to the audio without even me having no visual up there. So that's probably the way I'm gonna rock that from now on. But I'm glad to know I can now patch that shit in without doing all that groundwork. But yeah, I hope, ain't no hope. I know those that heard my perspective and now hearing his perspective gotta see the correlation, and just about everything he said is right on point. I can't pick nothing to disagree with out of what he said. Matter of fact, the same way OD Slim is giving T-Rell his props for handling that shit maturely like a man, I want to give OD Slim his props for handling it maturely like a man, because I want to let a lot of y'all know. You see how Cuz was coming from the side profile, then turning, giving y'all, it's not easy for a lot. Even what you see T-Rell doing and being respectful, inviting J Stone on, and still having an authentic acceptance from where he from, that shit ain't easy a lot of times, because it's a thin line to balance. So for OD Slim to be a man enough and have the courage to take that high road, and like he say, that shit could have went ignorant a million different ways. Easy. That's the easy. Like you see holding on Hunnid on Clubhouse, a nigga say something like, he quick to, like, niggas is that quick tongue shit ain't nothing. I've become aware that being wild and reckless is not powerful. What's actually powerful is being capable of doing extreme damage, but having the discipline and ability to restrain from doing so. And that's what I admire about the way T-Rell handled it, and that's the way I admire about the way OD Slim handled it, because y'all don't understand how easy it is for a real street nigga, especially from LA, I can't speak from nowhere else, but to allow different shit that's being said on the internet to cause you to react in a way to where you can crash easy. And that was a situation, that's what I was telling y'all. C-Mac put it in a position where now if Cuz is really able to finesse you out your spot like that, everything you did to cause him to reach that point now means the ball in your court to keep it, you can't just accept that. And I think that's something OD Slim noticed. And it takes courage to step in at this point as a coach and do the wise thing versus the wild thing. But just know this, the coldest generals in history, they overcalculate before they go to war. Putin included. By the time you go to war, that means you have exhausted every other potential possibility of resolving the issue or dealing with whatever is at hand. And know this, a wise general knows when to retreat. Retreat is not indication of cowardice. Motherfuckers just got the game fucked up.
Nate Bud is C-Mac. Shout out my loc, Spider Loc, cuz. Nate Bud on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Oh, my mama, look. I'm gonna run this one time. I'm working on something that we're gonna talk about in a little while. But I want to shout out to the homies. Well, that's what you see me trying to put together. I'm not gonna do like no full presentation today, but I was trying to download a few photographs to present in a minute. But I'm gonna do this. We're gonna talk about that Clubhouse shit from last night, cuz I do not do Clubhouse. I do not argue with men, especially over the phone. Never have, never will. I won't say never have. I have got caught up through the years in the past engaging. But for years, that is something that I have not found myself engaging in, and I do not do it. Don't respect those that do it. I've made that obvious. I'm not directing that toward the homie in particular, but I got caught up last night in some bullshit as far as the headlines with the Clubhouse shit, which did not actually happen, and we gonna speak on it. On my mama.
Hey, check this out.
All my life, like
what it is though.
From my mama house to my daddy house, it was like straight up central.
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east.
Like 156 to
what a crib say was cracking.
99th
Blood say
Street.
was cracking. I ain't turning down.
That's how I ended up like
raised by the streets. I'm known from the west
like
to the east.
970, you did.
What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down. Now what's
Loaded up like the dam, same bandana, all black head to toe, like a bang Santana. Clan of lantanas on the scanner when it's time to trip. Can I be a Los Angeles loc and a Compton crib? No brain, head bait Macc, chomping on tracks. First rapper on the map, just ain't bumping on Wacc. Relax and get your whole group beat by boot. By SPI, Boodaroo, and Treetop. True, 1597, fucking with the 400s. Wanna run it in, I'ma let the whole fun it all on a bitch, boy, break a nigga face. Biggest mistake to think you can ever take a nigga play. See, I came up with some CC riders. Cuz watch your cack at the center divider. Here in Tyler, Pot and Chill. My track, new G homies. G, ask the streets about me, I'm a G homie.
I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was cracking. I ain't turning down now what's
been a
happening.
motherfucker, but I'ma play ball. SPI, AD, fucking with the 400, no bleak. Really in the trenches, but I'm strapped when I do it. And money is the mode, yellow tape, how I rule. That ain't black. West trees, why I do it? So nigga, watch your ass at the center of the vibe. Been getting dope, hella active, can't change ways. Bumping all I know who wanna play games. I'm thinking nobody really catch a body. I don't fuck with these niggas, this be fucking with these niggas. Real street baby, really get it baby. When I show up, I show out. A nigga need a bag, stick a nigga out. On side that video, so who talking? Nigga had to get it, so I can tell you how I did it. Who more active? West side really ride. Bitch niggas
I'ma tell you how it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What a crib say was cracking. The blood say was bragging. I ain't turning down now what's happening. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What the Crips, they was cracking. The Bloods, they was bragging. I ain't turning down, now what's happening?
Really in it, she get ugly at any minute. Hit the club and done security, sneaking to see me in it. One time's coming, we gon' floor. Chevy got to hit me in it. It was cracking in the hood. They would say that 20 did it up. Kill it on these tracks. I know Flo, he got my back. Stacking dollar with the strap. SBI with that big Mac. Look, first a couple stacks. Daddy better read the stats. When I'm rapping, it's the truth. Every line I speak is facts. Look, my mama said my homies was a bad look. We was hitting schools trying to steal a couple MacBooks. I was always that nigga to try to rumble up with it. Put a lot of niggas on their ass. That's tough.
I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What the Crips, they was cracking. The Bloods, they was bragging. I ain't turning down, now what's happening? I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. What the Crips, they was cracking. The Bloods, they was bragging. I ain't turning down, now what's happening?
What's happening? What's happening? Politicking EP. Available on all digital platforms. Rest in peace, Slim 400. On my mama. Hey, yeah. I know y'all seen that shit. The headline say, Wacc no Hunnid, Ninaboy, get into it on Clubhouse and get heated or something like that. Cause on my mama, cause I ain't never been on Clubhouse. Definitely not arguing with no nigga. Cause what happened was, somebody texted me and was like, first they sent me the live. And I'm like, what's that? They like, Ninaboy need your help, cuz he on there with Wacc, cuz they talking about you. I'm like, what they saying? He like, bang cuz line. So I called the homie phone thinking I'm gonna be talking to him, not realizing he answering the phone on speaker and whatever we talking about is going out to the feed or whatever, right? So I get it cuz ear real quick. I could overhear Ho No Hunnid hollering and screaming, what, and all that, right? So I'm like, tell cuz this. I'm like, ask cuz don't it sound like it up to, ask him is he still buying Crips braces? I'm thinking I'm saying this in the homie ear, and then he's saying this to his live, because I go live off of my laptop, right? So I'm thinking cuz is talking to me on the phone, hearing me, and then he gonna say maybe what I say to the nigga on the phone. So come to find out, he got me on speakerphone, and the audience is hearing me real time. By the time I figured that out, I hung up. But so I'm trying. I don't even fuck around in being in a nigga corner while he in the ring. When I say ring, I mean the Clubhouse ring, verbally boxing with another nigga. I'm not the one to be in your corner to tell you, jab, stay low. However, that's that homie syndrome, because it's the homie. I find myself on the phone trying to get in his ear, like, say this. On some, they talking shit going back and forth, you know, Wacc, he drowning a nigga out. I'm like, say this, say that, say that. But I'm thinking I'm just talking to the homie. When I realize I'm on the motherfucking speaker, I hang up. But the whole thing is this. The shit I did hear this nigga Ho No Hunnid say, this nigga's a real queer, though. But it just let you know how thorough I am, though. Because cuz called himself trying to expose me and was saying something about, nigga was trying to play game on 2K. He was trying to get at me about playing game on 2K. I told that nigga, game don't want to be your friend. I can't believe a nigga can be that comfortable getting in front of the world, telling a motherfucking lie that he know ain't true. And the part I'm saying that he know ain't true is he ain't never told me about nobody in the world that don't want to be my friend. He's never had a conversation with me ever in life where he even take that tone of authority that he tries to attempt to convince you that he took. What actually happened on my mama, dead homies, daughters, loved ones, lokes, everything I love and live for, when the nigga Doja, aka Jayceon Taylor, the rapper named The Game, caught up with 40 Glock and filmed him punching on him and all that, Wacc No Hunnid called me and told me this: I got a message for you from Doja Gang saying, tell that nigga Spider he got 40 Glock that ass whooping, because 40 Glock running around here thinking he's Spider. Tell that nigga he ain't Spider. So that started off a Laffy Daffy conversation with me and Wacc, which we've had tons of. And yeah, that caused me to tell him I just seen Doja name on the leaderboard on the Madden. I ain't never played 2K, you goofball. It was Madden. And his name was coming up in my circle on Madden online on a constant basis at that time. And I'm having a friendly conversation with a nigga who been let me know he got his finger up Doja vagina anal area. And okay, yeah, that's not my arch enemy. Yeah, okay, yeah. I've had one opportunity in life to play Doja in Madden. And he's the Madden king. And I beat him. And he didn't like it. And I did tell Wacc to tell cuz my tag so I could, when I'm trying to hit him up for a game. I admit it, you exposed me. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But all that conversation came from him calling me on my kids, cuz telling me, Game said, yeah, Spider got that nigga that ass whooping. He running around here thinking he's Spider. Tell that nigga he ain't Spider. So if you gonna tell it, tell the whole story, cuz. It wasn't 2K, cuz. It was Madden. I don't play 2K. Never played 2K. Oh, my mama. The callers that call from the 415, the 909-626-818, you can call back. The line, I didn't have it all the way connected. When I was trying to answer, I realized what happened. I fixed it so y'all can tap in. I was playing PlayStation. I ain't played in years. I got sons that's 13, 14, and 15 years old. So I kind of like stopped playing video games around 10 years ago. When they started playing them, and it ever started coming to an issue of me watching that I spend equal or a more amount of time playing a video game than my kids, I just lost my taste for it. And I was a Madden fanatic. So yeah, just on some troll, fun, whatever shit. I did ask Wacc no Hunnid to connect me with Doja to play a game of Madden online. And so what? Now, since I'm gonna keep it to Google, you expose me. Tell everybody how from the moment I met you, you told me you've been putting Crips through college and buying them braces, and I used to fuck on your girl, but she look better now. Tell them that. Why you lying about that? Why you lying about the fact I was there that day when Doja was getting pressed? Prodigy, 40 Glock, Suge Knight, according to you, all them was there. And that's you, Jinx. Hold on, 415. I'm expecting a special caller. I thought that was him. Hold on. But anyway, since we keeping it factual, sticking to the factoids about conversations that were in confidence, why don't you keep it a Google about this fabricated conversation you had with me about batteries in my back and G-Unit Crip at an event, an incident that I wasn't even there at, cuz? I ain't got no problem. That's probably the worst thing you can say about me is that, he wanted to play a game on the game. Yeah, all right. But you just made up a whole story about me being somewhere and you having a conversation with me that makes you look like a bigger individual than you actually are. And you misrepresented me in your movie, cuz. You know that we ain't never had that conversation. Since you such a big man and you ain't got nothing to hide, why you don't tell the world that, damn, the same way I was telling everybody that Gonzo got robbed, then I was like, damn, he denying it so hard, why? I searched and found the truth. Gonzo almost got robbed, his companions got robbed, and I was man enough to have the courage to come before the people to take something off of Gonzo's character that he didn't earn. But you don't even have that courage, coward. You too much a coward to tell the people that, damn, I don't know why I thought Spider was there or where I got that from. Because you know on your motherfucking son that don't like women, nigga, you ain't never, ever had that exchange of words with me. Oh, my mama, dead homies, daughters, loved ones, lokes, everything I love and live for. Never in your life. And never in life would I voluntarily engage to be on the phone arguing with a nigga. What? Come on, cuz. Don't you ever believe that. Oh my mama, for the sake of reality, I want to correct myself, and I don't mean Wacc 100, I mean Wacc Ho No Hunnid, Cash Jones.
I'm the one setting precedents everywhere. Now I'm feeling like I made it. I'm looking up. All my friends are mostly entertainers. I still got street friends, don't get me wrong, but all my friends, I'm in the entertainment door. I'm in that realm now. Now I'm finna start making a lot of legitimate money.
Bitch, you run my name, it come back 100. Ask Big U, Top Dog, Wacc 100. Suge Knight, both the niggas he happened to drive over. The one that died and the one that survived. Rest in peace, Terry Carter. What up, Bone? It's the perfect type of beef for me to nut up on. Used to holler at the plug like, what up, Holmes? Cop 9 zones, go home and cut up stones. No extras on nothing, just saying what I say. From Compton and LA, ask Cam with a K. Mayo over mustard, whiter than Ajax. And Trag Newport, getting high with AWACS. Nominated most Eastie, yes I accept it. Q, Mac and Dub, I'm West Side connected. Used to flood to swap me with my CD copies. Niggas nutty on my block like BG Nike's. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Family first, nothing over or equal to them. Love my folks from the turf and my peoples from Brim. Industry-wise, the realest from the past to me actually has to be Master P. Keep it a Google, only way I know how to do things. Tour with TD Boy before he had 2 chains. In Georgia with Jeezy in the CTE, or the son of Easy E in the CPT. Project passion on the mic like I'm giving a speech. Spent weeks on South Beach politicking with me. They used to think I was banging with a decent group, till they left the low hanging when I beef with Snoop. Never sneak this and just speaking the truth. When you shoot from the soul, it gets deep in the booth. I'm a legendary native like CJ Macc. Never left, but tell them haters that the keyway cack. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Call me crazy, or maybe it's a baby thing. Baby Spider, baby Dre Line, baby Lane. New Orlando before Burris war with Glencoe. Fuck them slow bugs, but his name was Winslow. Should've said with Chris Lighty, got blunted with Fab. Now no one damn near had to run it with Zab. That nigga Puto couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like you a fool, sticking moves, stay up under the jab. Grab a bag of that gag for $1,200 a half. Fuck the world on my handicapped brother's behalf. Hit the road and wear it out for a month and a half. Counting cash, I don't care about nothing but math. Usually I'm all alone with a gun in the lab. Like you should leave me alone, I don't wanna collab. Number 1 in my class, I been good crip. Run long and not fast like in hood nip. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood.
Always keep it hood. Nothing like me. I'm a G on Crip. I'm just like.
You have impacted them. Only more so because you're not an actor playing a part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm real life.
Actualize this shit.
Yeah.
You actualize. You made this shit reality. Yeah. They don't have the mental capacity to be able to process that type of shit, man.
On my mom, I got a very special caller on the line. Before we get to him, I see somebody say Wacc No Hunnid was going in with your boy Nina. They was talking about calling you to confirm something. The thing about the issue what they was trying to confirm is actually a clash of facts. Wacc No Hunnid actually factually
Thank you, baby.
might not recall encountering Ninaboy that night. However, neighborhood Nina from the 9 ain't lying either. Cuz was there, but throughout the way shit transpired, I don't know if Nina probably just don't realize Cuz might not have remembered him being there from all that was going on. But anyway, um, it's a theme that's been reoccurring around here recently with a couple of our callers, and in particular, the homie Shalo, I think from 107 Groove, right? He called in a couple times, and we had a very mature exchange that I appreciated and respected. That similar to what you see OD Slim and T Rell having from a distance, y'all saw we enjoyed a very healthy exchange right here on the Black Box, being that he from Hoover, I'm from neighborhood, right? So the motivation for him really tapping in recently was because he's done federal time, and based on the fact that he's done federal time, he's encountered a lot of my comrades that are from the tribe that I'm traditionally affiliated with when it comes to the East Coast Crips. And outside of him speaking to me, in the last few years, because I've never been to the feds, never really got a perspective from none of my homies that been to the feds, but it's like, it's a lot of niggas that recently came home in the last few years that did 18, 20, 15, some even like 30 in the feds. And as they've been coming home, I've been individually tapping in with them, politicking, hollering, and as I'm chopping it up with all my peoples, I'm getting the same testimony that in the feds, the homies got a reputation that's really to be respected beyond all the shit the hood has established outside of their reputation in the federal prison system is one thing. And we know, without tooting my own horn, I would be saying the same thing if I was discussing some people that wasn't my peoples. The only reason it might feel like I'm bragging is because I'm talking about my peoples. And my homies got a reputation in the feds. Now y'all gotta realize, we got a reputation in the state system that is notorious. My homies that went in the program office with big long things on all police and got cracking because of the way the police handled one homie. That's in the state system. And outside of that, there are a lot of notorious traits, trends, and things from the past that caused us to have the homie's name ring a certain bell in the state system. Now, that is an extremely more difficult feat to accomplish in the federal system because the federal system is not local. You are now thrown into a system that's nationwide. You might be here, there, and you are far more sparse, thinned out, and spread it out. Your politics are not the premier politics anymore. It's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't imagine that any group that has a reputation in the state system locally would be able to carry that same reputation over to the federal system. However, I just been naturally becoming aware that my homies, and I've been getting this testimony from my homies individually, that's the reputation that we have established and maintained for years. And it's one thing to hear your homies tell you this, even though they're not in a group together, agreeing with each other. This nigga telling you this, he did 18 years, and he doesn't know that you having a conversation with him. He did 20 years. He telling you the same thing. You still just being as fair and objective as you can. That's my homie saying that. But then when you start getting niggas from every state calling in, saying it, and then enemies from right here local call in and say it, it starts to ring more true to me. And through reflecting on some of these realities, I've been politicking with some of my official homies that have been through the federal system, and we got the ball rolling on working on a documentary. And the documentary that we envision on preparing, just to show the journey of the homies not just in the federal prison system, but highly focused on their experience in the federal prison system. There are going to be certain people that are going to add perspective of narration. The individual that's on call, on hold right now, is one of those individuals amongst others. But the photographs y'all see me trying to prepare and download, these are some of the photographs of some of the individuals that we intend to highlight. This individual right here is a personal friend of mine named Lil Slim Bad from 5'9". At the forefront of the production is my G homie Kiko from 11-8, whose name rings a lot of bells. Kiko is the individual to the left. I don't know how y'all see in the picture, but his hand is the highest hand on that picture. Kalo is another homie from 11-8 that's going to be featured in the documentary. But without any further ado, I want to invite on the line my comrade Shotgun, who is not from East Coast, who did federal time with some of the individuals I'm naming, and he's eager to participate in the production we putting together. Shotgun, what it do, Lil One? Shout out Lil JR too, and my nigga Marston from the 9. What up, Lil One?
It's all good, guys. It's all good, Lil One. You know what I mean? First of all, it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to have a platform to express myself.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Secondary, even though I'm from Shotgun, I wasn't blessed to have individuals from Shotgun with me when I was in the federal system. You know what I mean? I started out in Big Sandy. A1 day one, opened the joint up, you know what I'm saying? I ran into DJ from 190. DJ from 190 course.
Shout out Fathead.
Kind of took me up under his wings, man. Taught me. You know what I mean? He taught me how I was already a rider, so I'm going to the hole. I'm putting that work in. Whatever it is, just the car, I'm doing it. When I came in the door, I didn't come in the door saying I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I came in the door saying I was a Crip. Where they at? You know what I'm saying? So then Kiko came. Once Kiko came, all me and Kiko had was 90 days to sit down in politics. Then Kiko put down the ultimate sacrifice, because that's what he do. He's a general. When it comes down to Kiko being a general, Kiko gonna take you to war and bring you back home.
Oh, my mama.
That's what a general does. You dig what I'm saying? And everything. When I had the pleasure of speaking with him earlier, I was able to express myself to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the same story I told him. That man told me immeasurable acts of skill just by talking to me and sharpening my sword. You know what I mean? The third eye, keep my conscious mind open, opposed to my banging mind.
Right.
Because I'm the one that's gonna ride to go. I'm the one that's gonna ride to go to the hole. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But somebody gotta be out here to do this. Right. So when Cuz failed one time, I was able to assist. Whatever he needed me to do while I was still on that line, I did it. You know what I'm saying? The Kiko, the Tiny Law, Stein, heard about Dirt, heard about Fat Cat, ran in the buck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you run across?
Once the coach got a hold.
Did you run across Lil JR?
Huh?
You run across Lil JR?
No, I didn't run across there. I ran across Dukes.
Okay, say less. I'm listening. It's your floor. Go ahead. Go ahead. Your floor.
Yeah. So when it was cracking, when it was at the utmost at its point, it was the coach that had to lead us in and lead us out. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, Stein loved his homies so much. Like, the coach loved their homies. It ain't about, and I gotta put Monster in there for Shotgun. I gotta put Chatter in there for Shotgun. I gotta put YC in there for Shotgun. You know what I'm saying? The individuals that I heard about that was circling around the system. I wasn't ever around it, but when it comes to the coach, cuz they taught me how you love your homies no matter where they from. And they always did exactly what they were supposed to do at any cost, and they always kept it fair. Always. You know what I mean?
Like, can you give us
when I seen a level of camaraderie, solidarity, well, how they love the homies, because they get in the car no matter where they go. K-Head too. My fault. I left out K-Head. My bad.
Free K-Head. Free
Left out Big K-Head.
K-Head. 1197. Free the homie, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, cuz. You know what I mean? But when it come down to it, cuz, I learned cripping in a different way. I learned cripping in a different level. I learned cripping in a different understanding. I learned that we are not just Crips. We are not just disruptive set of people.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
We revolutionaries because we come from something. We stand for something. We kill and die for something. That would make you a revolutionary opposed to just being a part of something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like real stuff. So that's when I learned to divorce myself away from my understanding and to marry myself to motherfucking logic.
You mind sharing your age and, or how much time you did and what facility and which state it was in? You mind sharing any of that?
Not at all. I'll be 48 June 18th. I did 37 months in the Feds. The first time I went from 2000 to 2003, I did 37 months in McKean. Came home, you know what I mean? I do my stuff. I do my stuff like we do our stuff. You know what I mean? So I failed in 2003. And I went to be a 15. I started out in Big Sandy. I was in Big Sandy from 2004 to 2010.
Man.
I left Big Sandy. I went to a medium. I only lasted 6 months there because fool decided he wanted to put his hands on me, so I beat him like a rug. And then I ended up getting shot out to Lee County. You know what I'm saying? I left Lee County. I went to McKean, and I came home. Now, what DJ taught me was to act a program. If you love your people, you gotta set an example and put a platform down for your people to achieve. So DJ taught me how to run programs. He put me in a program. I know I'm a public speaker. I'm a certified life coach.
Oh, is that right?
I didn't just do the time. Yeah, I didn't just let the time do me. I did the time. I made it college when I could. I made it a war ground when I had to. You know what I mean?
Right.
I stand by this thing of ours with everything that I am.
I'm very eager to get your perspective and input on this project, this documentary we're working on, man. I appreciate you being willing to come in and lend your voice to the overall perspective of what's happening with the homies. I know you got a gang of stories. I'm interested in hearing a lot of them. Is there anything particular you can share about anything you experienced as far as the homies while you was down versus just a general perception of them? Any particular moment that anything happened that caused you to appreciate Kiko in particular or the homies in particular? Was it ever a time where back was against the wall or anything you could add?
Yeah, me and Stein.
Shout out Mark Stein.
Me and Stein was on the lead team.
And Stein on his way home, cuz.
Mark Stein.
He on his way home, cuz, too.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? And cuz say, hey, cuz, we woke up that morning. We sat on that yard. Cuz say, hey, cuz, nigga playing. Don't worry about it. Just follow my lead. I say, no, there ain't no more. These are generals. These are men that put in immeasurable amounts of work. The DJ, the Kiko, the Stein, the Bucks, Dirts, Fat Cat,
Slim Babs.
You know what I mean?
K-Heads, the Slim Babs.
Like for real.
JRs, I'm listening.
Yeah, man. Like for real. Like when you hear their name, they already did it. You didn't?
Oh my mama. I dig you. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you can keep going though. We listening.
But me and Stein was in Lee County, man, and he had a little situation. Cuz like, hey cuz, follow my lead. He went and sat at the round table. They fixed it immediately. And then one time I was in college, right? I was in college going to HVAC school. I come knock on the door, knock on the window. I come out. He's like, "Hey, cuz just got here, man. He got to go." I said, "All right, when?" He said, on the move." I said, "Cool." I go back to school. When I go back to school, I come back to the door. He like, cuz like the book, man. So cuz book, you already know what it is. I say, "Yeah, it's cool. I got it." He like, "Take so-and-so, 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 so-and-so with you." So I get back to the unit. I tell him, but I'm already changing shoes. You know what I'm saying? I beat him outside. So boom. I said, "Okay, come on. Take a walk. You gotta get up out of here. You bugging, break your damn jaw." "Oh no, I ain't bugging. Okay, he leaves. So I see he's staying at dinner that night. I'm like, "Yeah, cuz, what that was about?" He was like, "Man, cuz playing with the set, man. He playing with the homies. Like, he was claiming here, one claiming there, man. We don't do that." He was like, "But I appreciate you, man, not even questioning me. You just took care of it." You know what I'm saying?
I respect that so much, cuz. Like, I see the shit you ain't said. I right there in that moment with you. I could imagine. And I was just talking to the audience in general about how a general in particular, before he go to war, he really rather, go through any other avenue he could to resolve an issue. And when you said, the homie said, "Come with me, let's go handle it," it sounded like you was finna tell a war story. But I was impressed that you said he came to the table and he handled it. And it kind of like coincided with what I was saying. Like, with the reputation the homie got, he still avoided getting active if he could. So for then, your very next story to be how he like coached that play, I really love you for the way you just, you feel me, ran the play on my mama. And then you didn't really have to utilize the muscle, but I know it was all on the line, and that's fly, cuz. And like he said, you didn't even question him.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Nope. I never questioned. And he told me, he said, "Man, I just appreciate, man, you ain't even question." He's like, "Where they was at?" I said, "They was running late."
That's hard.
They was running late.
That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Hey, I'm gonna do this real quick, just cause you giving it up for the homies, and ain't nothing better to do at the moment. Well, right now we talking about them niggas from that mighty, notorious Tip Top EC. This EC available on all digital platforms.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole and tank, the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, Wacc, my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Deco, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bub. Coach Love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Al, EC. 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 Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7, that stay pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
Working stand on these suckers right now.
Slow down, Blue Jay. Hey, hold on, Blue Jay. We back live. We back live.
That's a great remedy.
Hey, Blue Jay, we back live. We back. Hey, we back live. Hello.
That's it, man.
Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, real shit, man.
Can y'all hear me?
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I learned this recently, right?
Hey, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell nobody your problem. Cause 20 of them don't give a fuck, and 80% of them glad you got
me.
them.
Y'all can't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blue Jay, y'all can't hear me?
Yeah.
Blue Jay,
you know what I mean?
They can't hear me.
Can you feel that one?
But they can't hear me on the. They can't.
I wonder. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah. I wonder why he ain't got us in the clue, the Q.
No, y'all can't hear.
I can't hear him.
This is what I'm gonna do.
On the line.
I can't hear him either. He said he was
Thank you for using
right
Blog
quick.
Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Hey, Blue Jay, Shotgun, y'all gotta call back. I'm finna redo that shit. Cause someone arrived to where we couldn't hear y'all. I mean, y'all couldn't hear us. For some reason, I don't know what happened. You feel me? They might not even let me like get cracking again though. It look like it ain't working. My mama, I ain't even got the like energy to really focus in. Nah, the number ain't live right now. 2 nicks. On God, it's like why it's not though? Like it ain't letting me even like. I like ended that one to try to run another one, right? And it ain't really locking up how I needed to lock up. It's kind of, I know y'all can hear me, but I had the callers online. You heard them talking, right? They couldn't hear me. So I was trying to reset my little connection to them real quick. And that wasn't going too spiffy. Let me retry it. I ain't gonna panic. Oh, my mama. Those who ain't been with us since day uno don't know. This type of scenario used to cause me to panic. My troubleshooting skills were shitty. I didn't know what to do. But now this one still ain't working out in real time, but I ain't gonna let it bother me. Let's try this, like maybe this will work. Okay, I think we finna be right back live, y'all. Oh, my mama. We got an hour and 13 minutes left with the line, but for some reason, we can hear them. But
Your show now, press 1 to hear important instructions.
There are no shows scheduled within the next 24 hours. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
They shitted on me, cuz. They shitted on me, so I don't know. They won't let me start a new one, and they won't let me tap back into the old one. So I guess we gonna let the phone line be a thing of over with for today. I ain't really tripping. We done got it in really kind of good anyway already, but this is what we can do real quick. I seen somebody make a request for this, so I'm gonna get a little bit on my VJ Keyway. They kind of fucked my whole little energy up with that the phone line going down while I run this. I'm gonna try to do a slight bit more troubleshooting behind the scenes. If that don't work, we gonna kind of wrap this up, because I don't want to talk to y'all. I ain't got shit else to say. I really want to hear what y'all had to say. Swore I had covered my bases. Ended up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you come in them places. It be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. You don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. Landed flat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. Wanna catch another fade, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang of anger, got it all bottled up. Gang bangers, whole world follow us. Evil signs you believe, can you see the signs? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the signs? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buzzers on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves immediately on ease. These weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded. The low gon' be satisfied to all his folks made it. It's Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at. Big homie talking about he need half of that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard's having that. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong, cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. I done tried everything and they not fucking with me with the phone line. I'm not finna sit here and try to go through a whole bunch of random ramble and trick y'all like I got a bunch of extra shit to talk about and try to entertain y'all. So I'm gonna kinda like wrap it up. I might do a little VJ Keyway and keep it cracking in the chat. We can talk shit. But you know, I appreciate y'all for tapping in once again in the black box. I hate to announce things in its infancy, but I did go ahead and spill the beans about the documentary, and amongst other things we working on, that's one of the things that I'm gonna be cooking on. Y'all can look, we don't have no title, but y'all already know the general theme of what we coming with. You dig a lies, and until we get it down. Till we get down right here again like this, remember to be about your marathon at all costs. Don't get mad. Get money. Gratitude is the attitude. Facts over feelings. And all that is on a mission to get to the bottom line. You got to love life. And that's on my mama. In the meantime, you got to do it major.
I thought I told you I was major. I'm major. And you can never do it smooth as I do.
Smirk stupid. stupid. He a retard. Spider Low got A's on his G card. Bigfoot go hard with no regard. He like me, he did time on a 3-yard. I'm stuck on scrapes, I pipe Rezac. In the projects with scrap pipe and D-Mac. Colombo Black in the back of the Maybach. Kill the track and push crack with payback. They stole my foes, I came back on 6s. That's the way I rose, Baymac on bitches. I'm in a 5-star with 2 king double beds. With 2 bad bitches doing the bobblehead. They stuck on the fact I still got Chucks on. Bone on the size of the rims that my truck on. Get my fuck on, let them suck on something. Let Buck bone and get the fuck on. Got a deal, but feel I need $1 million bill to borrow. That's on the real, just until tomorrow. He say, she say, BKCK. Groove on my C-Day, holla at a keyway. I got weight on me, the game won't wait on me. I'm on a plane with a whole gang of weight on me. When I was young, we played pick a team catch. Now I'm spending money on a nicotine patch. Don't front the flow, it's getting comfortable. I know I'm the one you really ain't want to blow. I'm the shit, give counterfeits fit. I'm legit and I'ma get what I come to get. You just wanna shine, you don't wanna grind. It's beautiful on mine, you the one that's blind. And I ain't the one to open your eyelids. Quit lying, you ain't poking his eyelids.
$1, never touch Uno, he about his Prada. I stay up for the dough, can't lay up with a hoe. No, 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 no. It's quick moves like a quarterback sneak. The whole team listen when the quarterback speak. He knows by the low, Baymac on the road, making major dough.
He is on, nice.
S.P.I.
Known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest road. They ain't know if it'll happen or not. S.P.I. be rapping a lot, but he stay with a strap in the spot and he scrap and he cap when he hot. He don't listen to no advice. He got that flow and he know it's nice. Turned down signing more than twice. Stuck to grind and he know his price. Met him a nigga that understood. He the perfect poet that run the hood. Gave him a chance to do all he could. Off my advance, I could ball for good. All that leather and all that wood. Sitting on top of all that chrome. Gear to the streets, all I should and appreciate. All that dog.
S.P.I.
Known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest road. From the top to the bottom, back to the top. SP too active to stop. Just listen to the facts that I drop. On top of the tracks that I chop. I don't choose to lose. Nah, partner, you's confused. I share the views of fools to get twos and fuse. Using tools. Drake and he uses Jews. Now my music amusing Jews. I can't lose the news. Paparazzi, jacuzzi pools. Words fit like a Uzi ooze. Save wearing pink for them Susie Q's. I'm not like you bougie dudes. The shit I say is usually rude.
S.P.I.
Known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls.
S.P.I.
Known to be so bangladocious.
Yes, he high.
They idolize my tight side.
You seen him struggling.
I done fucked around and went up and down.
Now watch him shine.
The coldest hoes, the coldest rolls. Bay Macc, G-Way, get money, y'all. For death though we do. Spot low. The West kept spinning the World Wide Web on these bitch ass niggas. Young Spotter come through on a low late. Don't take her on no date. In the 08, tryna see if she got paper to donate. I'm so hard to locate, that's what the hoe hate. But I'm so great in bed, baby, daddy gotta rotate. Just fucked off 10 G's, but it ain't that important. If I ain't had to go to court, I would've made that this morning. Matter of fact, get paid more than that for performing one song. My dough long, cause I rap my recordings. Deserve a Rico. Commit actual acts of extorting. Place the wholesale order and jack the jet for the Jordans. In New York, in the projects, chilling in the back of the buildings, where I chop with the hood heads and chat with the children. I'm young and I'm rich, I'm black and I'm brilliant. On track for the trillions, to be stacked to the ceiling. Until then, I spend thousands and mash for the millions. Get cash for the killing, got it bad for the billions.
Seen it all, done it all. Been places that I never thought. But ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there when I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
My eyes nice and tight, I hit the kush spot twice a night. And sometimes even thrice if the price is right. I like variety, they tell me it's the spice of life. She say I'm sweet and sour every time I slice your wife. SPI, your dirt bag to the world in. Digging donkey dick deep down in somebody's girlfriend. You speaking on me and it's tweaking me a little. But if you think you're sneaking on me, homie, she gon' be a widow. I love females, they help push the campaign. No brain, don't make it rain. Or buy bitches champagne. More money, more problems. Don't need the propaganda. What popped out in Vegas don't lead to Tropicana. What happened in Atlanta don't need to be repeated. So them pictures on your camera phone need to be deleted. Let's go.
Never thought, but ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
I don't know Neo, but I know Eno. Me, him, and Hero with 10 hoes in Rio. Went hard for the ESO, I squad with the CO. No 6 deuce chemo and showline ego. I can't say I put in a gang of work with Ego, but me and Cuz for sure them pass for a keto. I spent some time on the grind with the Rezo. 24 months just to end up with zero. Even with a belt on, the khaki still below. I'm a head honcho, I used to flow with Nebo, but he chose to toad on Lil Man and Bezo. Had to let him go right after we met Sebo. From California with the most gorgeous green grow. I'm loony as O-Dog and nutty as Nino. All spots covered from Domino's to CeeLo. For Death Doe, the Lamo to Aliso.
Seen it all, done it all. Been places that I never thought. But ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
Know how love it goes.
stand off the liquor. Can't understand what he's saying like Twister. 7 grams in his hand, still trying to twist up. Niggas like damn, with the pipe it done mixed up. A case of Jay-Z, 3 leaves of smoke. The scoopers in my pocket, watch the sheet to produce. Hit the blue room, let the demons loose. Smell of sulfur on the mic when I breathe in the booth. I got them curling toes, trying to squeeze in boots. But to get where I'm at, you might need a boost. With anything close competition, maybe them. But to me's another reason to shoot. Plus the probation with the sheriff is done. I'm licensed up, got back the register done. So I can murder every DJ. Soon as your record is sponge, seal the case and get the register sponge.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think.
Can't stand off the liquor. Can't understand what he's saying like Twister. 7 grams in his hand, still trying to twist up. Niggas like damn, with the pipe it done mixed up. A case of Jay-Z, 3 leaves of smoke. The scoopers in my pocket, watch the sheet to produce. Hit the blue room, let the demons loose. Smell of sulfur on the mic when I breathe in the booth. I got them curling toes, trying to squeeze in boots. But to get where I'm at, you might need a boost. With anything close competition, maybe them. But to me's another reason to shoot. Plus the probation with the sheriff is done. I'm licensed up, got back the register done. So I can murder every DJ. Soon as your record is sponge, seal the case and get the register sponge.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
I puff on the fruity branch, clutch figures move with champs, bust on the booty clan, plus get that booty tang, rush in and do your camp, us niggas cool as fans, touch wisdom, rule the land, tough kids is hooligans, struck when I do advance, lust for them new sedans, plus rooms and Jews that glare. I'm rough, y'all should move in here. Mad women like them now, black down with spider now, master the tiger style, I'm faster than cycles, wow. I'm deep and I'm so moist, don't beef with me homeboy, I leave you with no choice, speak with a gold voice, 7 steps to darkness, that's right. Rhetoric is flawless. Where did they get this author? Heaven sent them for you. Y'all click sweeter than cough drops, I'm sick. What I spit is equal to smallpox. And they believe in they all pop before drop. Before the greatness of artists is more hot.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. DJ. You think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
No brain, I was trained in the truth. I bang in the booth, drop the top on the coupe and let the rain in the roof. Might take a brief moment to roll me a blunt, put the flame to the front right before I chief on it. I don't run from the beef, I done fought with the pork. You ain't punching no lungs, you was caught with a fork. Obscene speaking, must wanna see my green fall. Problem with the homie, should've kept it between y'all, I take it personal. The bitter with the sweet, I still jump out on feet with the spitter in the street. I see a few thousand every couple of lines, I'm on the grind. Rap just one hustle of mine. You find it difficult to swallow my hood rep. Looking pitiful, trying to follow my footsteps. With Doja, that's twice as gay as 4 facts. No pass, I want your ass on toe tag.
If you are the flesh, then I am the bone. When you back out, still go on. Don't see me stopping, so you think it's hard to believe. I'm something like a hero. I'm stronger than you. Like a hero.
Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie.
SPI
Can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be everything that they wanna be. Yeah.